I just think, and you know way better than me,
Yeah.
but like, it just feels like people are jealous of this new little wave of.
They are, but I just hate that because like, this is what we've always wanted as a league. So like, who cares who gets the credit? And if you're smart, you're making money off of them.
Yeah.
Like you are literally making money from the viewership.
And why bully the person who is like not 100% responsible, but like has a huge role in growing your sport?
Dude, and it literally like pisses me off when people are like, she's not the face of the league.
Who would be?
What?
The silence was loud, and the bullying had gone on far too long. For months, no one in the WNBA had the courage or the platform to call it what it truly was: targeted harassment. That changed when Sophie Cunningham broke through the noise and said what fans had been shouting all along. Enough is enough.
No, there's really good, well-known people in our league. I'm not discrediting them. Like, we have a lot of badasses in our league.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah to that. I'm all for that. But when people try to argue that she's not the face of our league,
Yeah.
or if our league would be where we're at without her, you're dumb as shit.
Yeah.
You're literally dumb as.
The noise has hit a breaking point. The tension isn't just simmering, it's exploding. What was once whispered in comment sections and vented in group chats is now being said publicly by someone within the league. Sophie Cunningham isn't just witnessing what Caitlin Clark is going through, she's lived it. And she's done staying silent while the league's biggest star is targeted, disrespected, and left vulnerable by opponents and officials who should be protecting the face of
One of the biggest stars the WNBA's ever
Who's that?
had. Her name rhymes with Schmaitland.
Hurtland?
Yeah. What has that been like, seeing her not only kind of transform a league, but also just be like,
No,
is that fair to say?
not even just the league, but like
The
women's
sport?
basketball as a whole around the
Yeah.
world. No, I think it's awesome. I think it's so funny because she's like 22, 23 years old and the whole world is watching her.
Then came the moment that shook the WNBA community. Sophie Cunningham didn't play it safe or hide behind generic words of support. She took a bold stand that no active player had dared before. This wasn't just about backing Caitlin Clark, it was a direct hit at the league itself. The same league cashing in on Clark's rise was now being called out for its silence and inaction. And it was Sophie who stepped forward, shining a glaring light on the system that failed to protect its biggest star.
You have seen players in our league try to like toughen up Caitlin. We call her CC. For even when I wasn't on her team, like I know the talks that Phoenix had in the locker room of like, no, we're gonna prove her, we're gonna show her what the W really is. You know what I mean? And like, I get it to a certain extent. And like every rookie coming into the league, that's how you're gonna treat them. But
Right.
there's just more.
What Sophie Cunningham revealed is nothing short of damning. Having a seasoned enforcer by Caitlin Clark's side might not even be enough to stop what's happening, because this isn't rookie hazing or welcome to the league bumps. This is calculated, deliberate, and relentless. And Sophie knows it firsthand. Back when she was with the Phoenix Mercury, she wasn't just on the court, she was in the locker room, part of the strategy meetings, hearing the plays being drawn up. And yes, some of those plays involved targeting Clark. These weren't isolated incidents. They were intentional. And now, Cunningham is pulling the curtain back on the W's dirty little secret.
So it's her second year. And like now being on her team and like seeing it, I'm like, what are people doing? Like actually it's just too much. And
Yeah.
like, it's just, I'm over it. And if I'm saying it's too much.
But what Cunningham's witnessing now, up close, in the same jersey as Caitlin Clark, is beyond anything she expected. Every rookie takes some hits, she admits, but this is different. This feels personal. Now that she's on the inside, the full weight of the vendetta is impossible to ignore. What are people doing? She asked, disbelief in her voice. It's just too much. And she's absolutely right. It is.
There's no player ever that's gotten this type of treatment coming into the league. LeBron would probably be the closest person that got this type of treatment. And that's only because he big as fuck and he used to come to the lane, and the only way you could stop him is to pull him down. But even when they used to pull his ass down, they did not try to hurt him. A lot of times they would just grab LeBron and just stop him from falling. It wasn't malicious with this shit. And it's so sad that y'all just turning a blind eye. Y'all just like, oh, it's not bullying. She's not getting targeted. She deserves it because she talks trash. Oh my God.
The stats speak for themselves. Caitlin Clark has taken more hits than anyone in the league, and the data backs it up. In just her rookie season, she absorbed a staggering 20% of all flagrant fouls called across the entire WNBA. That means 1 out of every 5 flagrant fouls was committed against her. She's already missed time with 3 different injuries, 2 groin strains and a quad issue. That's not bad luck. That's a pattern, a targeted campaign.
All the sports anchors, they're all haters too. That's crazy. They're definitely not analysts. They don't know shit about basketball. Rick? What the fuck are you talking about? I've never seen so much hate on a new athlete since I've been living. Since my 43 years of living, I've never seen so much hate towards an athlete. He says, oh, she's not getting bullied. This is normal physicality. If you're gonna be talking shit, putting it in my face and saying, yeah, what up, then you gonna have that shit coming for you. Somebody gonna bust you in the mouth for knocking a shot down and talking shit about it.
What's even more alarming is how these incidents have escalated, exactly as Sophie Cunningham warned. From Kennedy Carter's blatant cheap shot that somehow passed as a common foul, to Alyssa Thomas's shoulder blow that mysteriously avoided a flagrant, to Marina Mabrey's shove that left Clark on the floor, the message from officials couldn't be clearer. They're not calling anything. And this isn't guesswork. Cunningham has spent 6 seasons in the league. She's gone head-to-head with Clark. Now she's sharing a locker room with her. She knows the difference between hard play and outright targeting. Then came the moment that cemented Sophie Cunningham's legacy, right on her podcast, Show Me Something. She didn't sugarcoat a thing. It literally pisses me off when people say she's not the face of the league, she snapped, calling out the relentless anti-Clark rhetoric head-on. But Sophie didn't stop at words. She backed it up on the court with a statement foul on Sheldon that ignited a full-blown melee. This wasn't just retaliation, it was a warning shot to every critic and enforcer in the league. Come for Caitlin, and you answer to me.
In the first half, the refs didn't call. Someone should have been thrown out, and the refs did not call it.
Correct. I remember that.
They didn't. And so I was like,
That
all
was when
right.
she got full body
Dude,
chested.
by 3 people.
late- yeah.
Like 2 people, they're like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, if that was anyone else, I would have been booted out of the game. I know that for sure. I'm a little sassy, but like, so are they.
Your leash is shorter though. 'Cause they know.
Literally. I don't even have a leash. I just have a freaking collar and a hand on it. Anyway, so there was like 45 seconds left. The girl stole the ball and I was running back and I was like, we're up. I don't need to foul. And I was like, just let her go. And I was like, all right, like, who cares? Last second, intrusive thoughts. I was like,
And the response? Absolutely explosive. Within just 48 hours, Sophie Cunningham's TikTok surged by 600,000 followers. Her jersey? Completely sold out. She didn't just earn fans, she sparked a full-blown movement. People weren't just cheering her on, they were crowning her the enforcer the WNBA didn't know it needed. And they backed it up with their wallets, clearing out every last piece of Cunningham merch until stores had no choice but to throw up sold-out signs.
I went from I think like
Followers, yeah.
350,000 and like maybe 200,000 on TikTok.
You had 200,000 on TikTok a month ago?
No, I
Before the fight.
Before the fight, and then I had like 350 on 100,000 on Instagram. Over the night, or over like a day and a half, over 1 million on both. Insane. This is coming from me though, dude. I got tired of seeing myself.
I get it.
And I love myself.
Oh, I get it.
I love myself. I was over it.
Sophie Cunningham didn't just call out players, she took aim at the referees too. She's fed up with their inability to do the bare minimum, protect Caitlin Clark. And her most iconic shot? A TikTok. Just one clip, dripping with sarcasm, that lit up social media. As expected, the WNBA didn't appreciate the criticism. Their move? Slap Sophie with a $500 fine. Her response? Pure gold. I got fined $500 for this TikTok. I don't know why. This is funny to me, she said with a smirk. Like, "'Kay, you got it, bud." Because clearly there's not more important things to worry about in this league right now. That wasn't just a response. It was a mic drop.
I'm not saying that your job is easy, but when it is a simple call right in front of your face multiple times, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What call are you like bugged out?
All of them.
Most? Everything?
Like, it's just like they're just so inconsistent. Like, that's my thing. Like, if you're on the other team and you're going to be finding the shit out of me,
yeah.
cool. but let me do it to
Didn't
you.
let you, yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
want
Like,
consistency then.
yeah, like just give. And I think that's players across the league and like new fans across the country. Like everyone's like, what is going on with the refs? And I'm like, I don't know. And you finding me $500 is not going to do shit.
And it's not just Caitlin Clark taking uncalled hits anymore. Sophie Cunningham's now in the crosshairs too. In a rough game against the Connecticut Sun, she took an elbow to the face. No whistle. Then in a physical tangle with the Sparks, she got yanked by the neck. Again, no call. What started with Clark is spreading, and now it's anyone who dares to stand by her who's getting targeted. But Sophie? She's walking straight into the fire, fearless. She's also saying what everyone else is too afraid to admit. Jealousy is eating away at the WNBA. While most players tiptoe around it, Sophie's shouting it from the rooftops. And let's face it, the signs are everywhere. During the 2025 All-Star voting, Clark dominated the fan polls, #1 by a landslide. But among player votes? She barely cracked the top 10 for guards. Even Dick Vitale called it what it is, jealousy. Sophie agrees. The pettiness doesn't stop there. Some players have thrown shade in interviews. Others didn't hide their satisfaction when Clark went down with injuries. But here's what they're missing, and what Sophie gets so clearly: Caitlin Clark's success benefits everyone. Higher salaries, charter flights, record-breaking ratings, sold-out arenas. That's the Caitlin Clark effect. And instead of embracing it, some players are choosing to resent it. Sophie's just the one brave enough to say it out loud. Now here's where it gets truly alarming. Sophie Cunningham has seen it firsthand, and she's raising the red flag. Caitlin Clark is being sidelined a lot, and no one wants to talk about why. 14 missed games. 3 separate soft tissue injuries. A quad strain, a groin strain on the left, and another on the right. And still, nobody's connecting the dots. Clark had to sit out the Commissioner's Cup final and her highly anticipated hometown All-Star game. This is an athlete who played 4 full seasons at Iowa without missing a single game. Her entire rookie year in the WNBA? Not one absence. And now suddenly, in the league's biggest moments, she's nowhere to be found? This isn't a streak of bad luck. It's the physical toll of constant, unchecked targeting. And Cunningham is done
future.
pretending it's anything
Sophie
else.
knows this.
And you got tossed.
And it was 2-on-1. Yeah, I got tossed.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we're good. But so in a situation like that, does Caitlin come up to you after and say like, because the internet whole thing was, look at fucking Sophie sticking up for Caitlin, like this is dope.
But I was.
No, I know you were.
But in the locker room, I think she was like, finally,
Yeah.
you know, like finally someone else. I was like, dude, I got you. Like but I think that kind of had our team come together as a whole. And it's
Dude,
like, no, we gotta have
yes.
like, it was
Awesome.
yeah, no, it really was though. Like, I feel like everyone was like, you know, like we do have to protect each other.
And it's not just fans and analysts picking up on it anymore. Even Caitlin's brother, Colin Clark, briefly took to social media to call out the refs for her latest injury. The post was deleted quickly, but the message came through loud and clear. The family sees what's happening. Sophie doesn't need a tweet to confirm what she already knows. She's living it in real time. She's on the court, watching Clark take shot after shot while officials look the other way. The league's silence? Deafening. But Sophie? She's done staying quiet.
A good handful that it's like, all right, dude. And there's a couple girls in there
Dumb
too.
question. Like, if someone were to like say someone called men's basketball their whole life and then went over to women's, would they be expected to call the game differently? Just given like the style and like physicality and stuff like that?
But Sophie Cunningham isn't just talking. She's taking action on and off the court. She's become Caitlin Clark's Ring and Arby's. She even launched her own podcast, Show Me Something, under Colin Cowherd's network, The Volume. Standing up for Clark didn't just make Sophie a protector, it made her a powerhouse brand.
The thing that I have the biggest issue about the female sides of refs is like, they're so emotional. Like the guys, no, the NBA officials, like the NBA players mother those officials like no other.
Yeah.
Like I've worked broadcast, I've been to games, I'm friends with these people. They them.
Yeah.
And the only person that I've ever seen able to like motherfuck a ref on the women's side is Diana Taurasi.
And they like take it.
Yeah, they had to.
Yeah, they have
And
to.
like, but when she's probably one of the worst people that I've seen go after refs, and I loved every second of it. Now, like the refs, and I'm not saying they're emotional, like the men and women, it doesn't matter the gender.
Yeah.
On our side, they are too emotionally invested and they can't take it. And I'm like,
is it new to the WNBA that you guys are like maybe talking more shit back to refs, or has that been a thing forever?
oh, it's always been a thing.